What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate you guys being here. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can clearly hear me and see me. I'm going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we'll go ahead and get this live started. So we're going to be starting off with this rally that's live right now. Orient Express is out there, I think. Oh my god, First Responder Media is also out there. I've seen that there's some California news company out there. Anytime we show their stuff, they go and copyright me. But either way, we're going to be starting off with a little bit of that. It was kind of boring up until a couple minutes ago. They were just standing around listening to music. There is quite a few people there. Right now, they're marching towards a school, I think. They were at City Hall, but they're marching to some other location. And then we will be showing a video titled, I Can't Explain This. These titles suck today. It's hard to keep track of what these videos are about. First one's titled, I Can't Explain This. It's talking about old man Walter. He went to Maui. He told a bunch of fairy tales, trying to sympathize with them, and then he dipped out. And he also did it in the middle of the night, I guess. Then we're going to be moving on to a video titled, This Makes No Sense, talking about autonomous self-driving vehicles and all the great things that come with all of that. Then we have a video titled, and this is how we're going to wrap up the live, a video titled, Trump Says He'll Surrender in Georgia on Thursday. So I expect there's going to be a whole bunch of propaganda, people doing interviews, talking about all the preparation they're going to do for the dangerous MAGA supporters. They're going to be in Georgia on Thursday to watch President Trump get processed. I'm waiting for all of that to come out in the next couple days. Either way, let's read through the chat, make sure everything's running smoothly, and then we'll flip over to this rally situation. What's up, everyone over on the website? What's up, Donna Sparks? What's up, Annette? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. There we go. Rumble got an update. Things look different over on Rumble. Hopefully things are running smoothly. Let's take a gander really quick. Oh no, are we there? Are we on the screen? We're on the screen. Everything looks fine. What's up, everyone over on Rumble? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Serum? What's up, Kung Fu Grasshopper? What's up, Breezy? What's up, Old BR? What's up, Zero? What's up, Firefox? What's up, Ruby? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate you guys all being here. Let's see what's going on with Odyssey. I wrote them again, and I haven't heard anything back. And it's still not working. Odyssey, you suck, man. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do about Odyssey. It just doesn't work. It might as well just be a fake website at this point. Can't live stream on it. What's up, everyone over on Kick? What's up, DeRosa? Happy freedom. Whoa, what's going on over here on Twitch? For some reason, it says the bit rates. Oh, I think our bit rate is too high for Twitch. Twitch has a preference program. If you're an affiliate or whatever it is, they allow you to stream at a higher quality. And I think my bitrate is too high for them in their soft little hoo-ha. What's up, Podcast Gel? Happy freedom. And what's up, everyone over on YouTube? You guys need that big fat Rumble link. That's what you need. YouTube's for commies. Let's see. Wham. There we go. Should be good to go now. I think we're good. Alright. Yahtzee. Alright, hooligans, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Like I said, this first one is Orient Express. He's in LA at a parents' rights rally. They are, I believe, marching from, though they were at the City Hall, I think they're marching towards a school. I can't exactly remember, but make sure you get yourself a Screaming Goat t-shirt. I'll drop the link in the chat while you're watching the live. Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright, let's get her started here.
Hey, Gavin Newsom, you know what you're doing? Don't compare me, please. Don't compare me, Newsom. Don't compare me, Newsom. Pro-family
pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American.
The whole rally so far has been a whole bunch of blasting music. I'm not going to play the music and deal with copyright claims and all that crap, because then YouTube makes me cut it out of the damn live. And I don't want to deal with that crap, so I'm not playing it. You can't hear anything anyways over the music. We're only going to play so much of this live, and then we're going to move on to the other stuff. Probably going to cover it until they get to the destination, because once they get there, it's like a tailgating party. Like, I'm, glad that people are out here doing this and stuff. It is important, but they're just standing around blasting really loud music, and that's no good for the live. What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom. The new Rumble screen is super busy. Madeline, they seem to have survived Hillary. Yeah, it was just a one-day event as far as I know.
Breaking fists and faces. If you really want to taste of this, no safety gift. The same mistake is afraid to clip. I tell you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go like go. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a.
First responder media is just to the right of the camera there. Zero, they signed something into law. I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you're not talking to me. This is parents that want to retain their rights to be able to opt out of stuff happening in school. I think it has to do with shapeshifters and stuff like that. Rainbow education happening in school. These are parents standing against all of that. There was, I don't want to say they're Antifa. They didn't really look like Antifa to me, but there is counter protesters. A few of them, rainbow haired individuals. There was claims of Antifa, and I seen two guys blacked out, but they didn't look like traditional Antifa in any kind of way. They more looked like two people from the trailer park wearing black jeans and an old black hoodie, looking all ratty and stuff. So I don't know. Old BR, Tom's music won't copyright strike you. That's incorrect. I hate that everybody says that. That's not true. Tom won't come copyright you because he wants everyone to listen to his music. But YouTube will. YouTube will come copyright you on that. And I know that it's hard to understand. Only creators know this. Only people who make content on YouTube know this. But even the national anthem will copyright you. You will get a copyright over the national anthem. I have twice. Twice I've gotten a copyright flag over the national anthem, and that is public domain. But to YouTube, they have the YouTube copyright content ID, and if it matches anything to a previous video, they will come and strike you for it. I've caught copyright flags over speech. We were covering one of the hearings for the stuff happening in 2020, and somebody had put the video out of the woman on the board speaking before I did, and by the time my video processed, I got copyrighted and I had to cut it out of the live for a woman speaking during a board meeting. So yeah, the YouTube sucks. I mean, I could make a whole live that's 20 hours long explaining all the reasons that YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks all day. It sucks. It really does. It is terrible. Yeah, Snooks, I forgot about that. I got a copyright flag for playing my own music that I own full copyright over. YouTube just sucks. They just suck. That's the whole story right there. But if it was up to Tom McDonald, we'd be able to play it. Because I've seen him make many videos saying, go ahead, use the music, don't worry about it. I'm not coming for you, which is pretty cool. I wonder if Rumble's new interface is affecting their app or not. I'll have to go on the app after the live and see how things are going. I'm really surprised to see the interface moved around like it is. DeRosa, if they weigh more than 100 pounds, they ain't Antifa. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like. They look like bums LARPing as Antifa. That's what they looked like. It didn't look like traditional Antifa. There's quite a few people there for a Tuesday afternoon.
Leave our kids alone! 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 Leave our kids alone!
Leave our kids alone!
Leave our kids alone!
I'm sitting here trying to figure out why they made the Leave Our Kids Alone t-shirts and signs look like the BLM signs. I'm trying to figure out why they did that. Because this doesn't have anything to do with BLM. And they could be doing it just to mock BLM. But is this about leaving the kids alone, or is this about mocking Democrats? Because the image gets blurred when you start doing that kind of stuff. Like, I like the big red and white sign saying, "Leave our kids alone." It's big and bold and in your face, and you know what they're talking about. But when you see these black and white images, you're like, oh, it's a BLM thing. And then you look and you're like, oh, no, it's not a BLM thing. It's a leave our kids alone thing. But the initial thought isn't, oh, these people are standing up for kids. Your initial thought is, oh, I thought you were a BLM supporter. Oh, you must be mocking BLM. What does that have to do with standing up for kids? I like that. That's cool. It's got the bars and stars on it. Thank you so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for the bits over on Twitch. I really appreciate you, Mr. Beansy Beans. Sorry you've been going to the doctor so much. I hope that all gets worked out pretty soon. I appreciate you being here. Adrian, we don't need no education. Another brick in the wall. Yep. Yeah, the schools are really messing everything up. And they gotta do whatever the government tells them, more or less. Some of them prefer to do this random shenanigans like praying to, or not praying, but doing the Pledge of Allegiance to the rainbow flags and stuff like that. Schools are failing us, and they have been for years. Anissa kicked Newsom. Yeah. Newsom isn't doing them any favors over there. And then people keep talking about how he may run for president. It's like, no, we don't need that.
Leave our kids alone! Leave our kids alone! Leave our kids alone!
Eric, maybe they did it to say it's not a black or white issue. That could be. That could be. Trying to figure out. Oh, Lexit. What is Lexit? There's two people with the flag, and there's one guy with a T-shirt that says it.
Newsom and the rest of Lexit want to take those rights with you, and we're not going to let that happen. We're going to make some noise.
Worker Newsom is AI. He's terrible AI. What's up, no mandates? Happy freedom.
Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. Grab them, send your kids to public school. They come talk to us. You should be teaching our kids.
Max Fanny is rumored to be a candidate for Georgia governor. That'd be no good. That would be no good.
Leave our kids alone.
Happy freedom, Eric.
Everybody in the back, come on. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone.
What's up, Jerry? Happy freedom.
Thank you for that Venmo donation. We will be heading to Georgia.
Matthew, like Brexit? I don't even know what Brexit is.
On Thursday, so thank you for everybody that's donating. We can't do it without you.
Eric left exit, Lexit. Guy Dub, Lexit is Latino's exit from Democrat Party. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never heard of any of that stuff. I was totally lost. I thought it looks like a Netflix logo. I wasn't sure what it was. I'm gonna have to get more coffee. I drank all my coffee sitting here setting up the live.
Leave those kids alone! Let me hear you scream! Yeah!
Thank you for the Super Chat Challenge.
DeRosa, these are the good guys. I thought it was another leftist march. No, there is lefties out there. I don't know where they are right now because these guys are on the move. But there was, I don't know, maybe 30, 25 or 30 lefties out there saying stand up, fight back, because shape-shifting children are under attack, which isn't a real thing. So nobody's actually under attack there. They're just there and they're angry and probably hungry because mom didn't make a Hot Pocket this early.
Leave our kids alone! Leave our kids alone! Leave our kids alone!
I want to thank all y'all for getting us here, even in LA for the hotel room last night and everything else that you guys fund for us. God bless you guys and thank you.
My people of this country.
Happy freedom, MU. Appreciate you being here.
For speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, make USA man. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is
American flag.
American flag.
Old BR. That's crazy. I'm way behind because of internet stuff. Nah, it's all good. It's no fun knowing all this stuff. It really isn't. I know so much about live streaming, what's going on, community guidelines, technical support for all technical devices, from websites to how the computer functions to how the cameras function. And it makes me old and bitter. It makes me super bitter, especially when people show up and they just want to have fun and they're like, play a song. I'm like, I can't. They're like, say the fuck word. I'm like, I can't. They're like, let's talk about the jab. Well, I can't. Let's talk about elections. Well, I can't. And that's all I think is all the things I can't do. And I hate it.
Send a message to LAUSD. Robert B, thank you with the super sticker. Thank you. Make liberals cry again. Oh, I love this one. Trans Tifa 0, Parents 5. If you guys have seen the army.
And what's up with the compliance cloths if they're patriots? I don't know. I don't know.
Like it's never backing down. God bless them for standing.
And it's hot there. I think it's hot all over the East Coast. I don't know about the West Coast, but we're supposed to be up in the 80s this whole week. But I think this is the last heat wave we're going to get. I think from here out it's going to be cold weather. I thought about putting a hoodie on this morning.
BB, either donate, like I say, either donate, super chat, but best way is Venmo, Oreo Josh, or gibsongo.com/Oreo. Thank you, BB. And MG, hey, Evil Cracks, leave our kids alone. Kelly R. and Tracy Robinson, leave our kids alone. They're our kids, not the government.
Gold Eagle. I'm in Minnesota. It's 100 degrees. Dang, that's rough. I do not do well in 100 degrees. I've only experienced it a few times. Like less than 20 times my whole life. It's like death. Glimmer of Freak, it's 120 where you are. How do you survive that in Missouri? See, you got to stick your nuggets in the air conditioner at that point. Like I don't know what you do. Have an ice bath.
Right here. Hopefully, Temecula Murrieta in the house. Mark Center, thank you, Mark. God bless you all.
Parents don't co-parent with Newsom.
Yeah!
I wonder if they have vehicles behind them. When the BLMers or Antifa and stuff, when they march, they have vehicles behind them because on multiple occasions people have shown up in a car and drove through the crowd. And I wonder if these guys have thought about that. Because I know they don't have as much protesting experience as Antifa and BLM. I mean, that's those guys' whole job. But I feel concerned if they don't, because we've caught it. We've got it on camera. People driving through the crowd and stuff like that and just totally wrecking people. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Whole family, it's a lie. Leave our kids alone.
Especially where they are right now. If somebody came through and did something bad where they are right now, you wouldn't even be able to get out of the way. You'd be stuck in the tunnel. Serum, the homeless people living in the tunnel are like, what the F? I just like drugs. Yeah, they were in an area where there was homeless tents across the street. And they were saying that all the homeless people there are taken over by Antifa and stuff like that. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if they got bums in the tunnel or not. I gave myself anxiety though. Now I'm just like looking at the end of the tunnel like, is there cars back there? Is everything all good? Because I don't want to see anything bad. I don't want to see anything bad happen to these people. Gold Eagle, any of these people running for school board? Not that I know of. Gold Eagle, yeah, we're currently live on YouTube, Twitch, well, we're not live on Odyssey, but normally we're live on Odyssey. We're also live on Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com right now. What's up, Damon Walker? Happy freedom and God bless. Appreciate you being here. Kevin, why are they in a tunnel? They're on the way to something with the school. I kind of want to say they're marching towards a school, but I don't think it's a school. I think it's where the school board meeting is. I think he's hitting a dead spot from being in the tunnel. He'll figure it out and he'll get moving and stuff. There's a delay. When you're live streaming on foot from your phone, you'll have buffering like this, but it doesn't tell you on your phone until 5 minutes later. You'll get a notification saying it's buffering. Hold on a second. Yeah, see how the quality's dropping and everything. Once he gets the notification, he'll probably start moving. He's been doing this a long time. He knows. There you go, playing that Pink Floyd. The whole first part of this live is going to be a copyright nightmare. Dish Lady, perfect song for this. Yep, exactly.
If there's any pedos in the chat, just ban them.
Dang, Oreo, you got pedos in the chat? Gotta ban them. Gotta ban them. I don't think I've ever experienced that. That is something. I assume he's talking about anybody that's hating what's going on here, because that's kind of the only assumption you can have. If you're mad at these parents out here wanting to stand up for what's best for their kids, the only assumption is that you're probably a child predator of some sort if you're mad at these parents. Yeah, you see his pace is picked up and stuff. I think he's getting the notifications on his end that the stuff is buffering. I think they're beyond the halfway point, so it seems like things are straight now. They got dogs with them. Those are Patriot dogs. Adrian, you're awesome. Kevin, I'm mad at the price of a loaf of bread. Yeah. Yep. I know everything is way too expensive. Everything went up in price except for wages.
Okay, we're getting service back. Thank God. Sorry about that delay. Show you this line of police cars.
I'm gonna grab some coffee really quick. I'll be right back. Starstone, are you convinced that Susan, YouTube CEO, is the devil's wife? No, I think they just work for the government. They're just an extension of the government. I would like to see all the labels they have attached to my account over on YouTube, because I definitely get treated differently than the majority. And I thought that for a long time, but once I was showing YouTube videos and getting strikes for what those videos have, but those videos aren't catching strikes, that's when I knew that I was getting special treatment from YouTube that I didn't want.
hear you. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone.
That lady's sign said, "Parents' choice matters." It sucks that we're living in a time where this even is necessary. What's up, pumpkin? Happy freedom. DCAT, we all know YouTube is nothing but communists and they're afraid of free speech. It's true. It is true. I don't know. There's a lot of different aspects about YouTube that I can't stand. The biggest one is how they rewrite history. Is all of this kind of stuff happens, but then one day they could just take it all down, and then the government will put together a board meeting or a press conference or whatever. They'll do something, and then they'll say, well, all this was happening and none of the parents ever stood up for any of their kids. They allowed this to happen. And then everyone believes it. Because then you'll go on YouTube and you'll look for videos that look just like this, and they won't be there. They'll be removed. And so then you'll be convinced that this stuff never happened. And I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it with the J6 stuff. I've seen it with the protests in Portland at the Justice Center. We've seen it the way they tried to manipulate the footage during the Kyle trial, because they pulled all that stuff off of YouTube. They rewrite history, and people consider YouTube a video library, and it's not. It is not a video archive for you to go and review history, because they constantly pull content down so they can tell you what to think and tell you what to feel and tell you what to do, which is what the government does. And so that's why I can't stand YouTube. It's heavily manipulated and it psychologically affects its users. This lady right here, her sign said, "Education, not indoctrination."
Leave our kids alone.
Kevin, have you ever had ketchup chips? I have, because when I was dating that Canadian, she was pretty surprised that we didn't have that. She actually thought that we didn't have ketchup here. She thought Americans didn't eat ketchup, which I thought was just mind-blowing. But she brought ketchup chips. She also brought me all seasoned chips, I think it's called. And she also brought me Rock Stars that have vodka in them. We don't have any of that stuff here in America. So I was like pretty blown away, and that stuff is pretty good. It's pretty good. I've never had an authentic poutine. I'm working on it. I need Trigger Crazy to bring me one, or bring the supplies to come here and make me one. But yeah, no, I've had ketchup chips. They're pretty good.
Leave our kids alone.
Kevin. Ketchup chips are the bomb.com. Yep. All dressed. There you go, Kevin. Yep. You know what I was talking about. The all dressed. And that stuff is really good too.
Dominating Transtifa again.
Eric, I was right. Left Legsit is left exit. Yeah, I think so.
I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go move, go broker if you ain't a.
I wonder why they're only playing like 3 songs. There's so many songs they could be playing. They could be playing the national anthem. They could play a whole list of Tom McDonald stuff. They could be playing Richmond, north of Richmond. They could be playing all of that.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American.
I think I can get away with playing 15 seconds of music or something like that before YouTube catches on to it. At least that's what it used to be. The rules are always changing, so we'll see. That's just one more reason to watch somewhere other than YouTube. Is all the videos are unedited everywhere but YouTube. YouTube makes me cut sections out of the live stream if it has copyright issues, but everywhere else doesn't have that issue. That guy sure says Dad Army. That's cool. Kevin, I mixed Java Monster with Bailey's. See, I gotta go to Walmart after I'm done with this live because I don't have any food. I didn't get to eat yesterday, so my stomach is sick right now. Just drinking all this coffee. I might have to go get some Bailey's and I might have to grab a couple Java Monsters because that sounds pretty good. I miss covering protests all day, every day, where we could just hang out, watch the craziness on the screen, and just sit here and chat about ketchup chips. I miss that.
Leave our kids alone!
Mr. Average, I'd be riding in the truck. You don't want to walk? I'm too wound up. I get wound up. I get outside and stuff. I march. I don't know if I'd be able to just sit there and idle in the truck. I'd have to be on foot, I think. Well, I'd be live streaming, but either way, I get all wound up. I think it's my anxiety. I'm always concerned with a potential threat, so, you know, head on swivel. If I'm inside of a vehicle and we're not moving fast, I feel like we're in a coffin. Pink Lady says ketchup chips are horrible. Really? I think they're all right. I probably think that they're all right because I can't have actual ketchup, so I get to get that ketchup taste without bloody diarrhea, right? So I think that's what it is.
Not your kids, not your right.
Not your kids, not your right.
Not your kids, not your right. Not your kids, not your right. Not your kids, not your right. Parental rights, we must fight.
So they're down there. It looks like we got some counter
What's up, MD Run? Happy freedom.
on the right side after the overpass. Yeah, that's good. I love them.
What's up, Deadbolt? Happy freedom. Seen your first in-person car chase. It was glorious. Was it high speed? I've seen 3 I don't know what you want to call them. I guess car chases in my life. They were all in Ludington, and not one of them was a vehicle going more than 30 miles an hour. It was like you just seen this car like cruise down the road, and then you seen 6 cop cars racing behind it. I've never seen a high-speed chase, but I have seen a couple car chases. Oh, I don't know what your name is. Something Juan. Where are they marching to? They're either marching to a school or some sort of office building where school board meetings take place.
Los Angeles Unified School District, you have Trans-Tifa outside, the same one that's already assaulted 2 folks from...
Hopefully Oreo will say it here in a second.
They don't want parents to have rights. Tell me, ask yourself how fascist that is.
What's up, Sam? Happy freedom.
Procreate because of their lifestyle, trying to tell parents what's going to happen to their children.
And yeah, Oreo and First Responder Media, they're both out there. And there's a couple other people I've seen with tripods and stuff, but I don't know if they're live streaming or just recording.
Leave our kids alone, and you have folks protesting. That tells you where we are in Biden's America. Looks like they're going to do a banner drop on the freeway.
Screaming Eagle, you're having issues with Rumble's chat today. Well, they just did this update, so I'm wondering if there's going to be issues because of it. Because it seems to be what happens anytime any platform updates. Then all of a sudden there's all these problems. Rappy, I wish there'd be a Trump rally in Tennessee or close. He'll probably go to Tennessee at some point. I don't know if you can get a schedule for his rallies or not. I know you used to not be able to get a schedule for his rallies because it was a security issue. But I don't know if things are still like that.
This commie little punk right here.
Look at all the graffiti everywhere. Like everywhere they go, there is graffiti. It must be fun to spray paint things. I don't have a whole lot of experience spray painting things, but it must be really fun for people to do it so much. And in a fashion where you can't even tell what it says. It might as well be finger paints on the wall there.
The guy can't do it. It'll look bad for the PR to stand with people that want to protect their kids.
DCAT, I'm surprised that First Responder Media is out there. He's been under the weather for a while now. Maybe he's feeling a little bit better today. Sunshine will usually do you some good, depending on what's going on.
Stay here. So they're
Screaming Eagle, yeah, I don't know if you're on the app or not, but on the website, the interface has absolutely been updated. It's different.
cause the police to cause an unlawful disturbance and a dispersal order.
Is this where what's-his-face got shot? I can't even think of his name now. He's a Proud Boy. He used to be around all the time.
Your children
I'm trying to think of his name. He's like a tan dude. I don't think he's white. Actually, he might be black now that I think about it. But he's like a big dude, and he's a Proud Boy, and he was like well known. Everybody knew him. Mr. Billy used to talk about him all the time. I don't know. I can't think of his name. But he got shot, and then right after that, then he went to jail. And I haven't heard anything since he went to jail. And I can't remember his name. But this area looks really familiar.
Our children are not for sale! Our children are not for sale!
It's amazing what they do to conservatives. There's a communist for you right there. There's Jose on his bike.
Serum Tiny. That might be his name. I can't remember. It's been like a year since anyone's talked about him. For a while, people were like raising money for him to get bond or an attorney or something. Look at these softies out here. Look at the hammer and sickle. How do you just not go break that guy's face? What people don't understand about those stupid softy people out there is communism's about force. So if you go over there and force their jaw to be dislocated, they should welcome it with open arms. You're providing them with communism. You're forcing them under your will, and that's what they want. Give them what they want. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Same thing all this media is doing. I have a media pass. I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh, Snooks, was in Oregon or Washington State. I see. So what happened to Tiny? Is he still in jail?
You're not going to go after the terrorists. You want to go after...
Screaming Eagle, I don't like a lot of changes to my comfortable zone. I agree. I agree. Especially when they bring on technical issues. When you're too big to wipe your own ass, what do? Stand up, fight back.
Jose climbing up.
Is he posing for pictures?
What the hell? Teaching your children.
That dude looks crazy.
And they got the Communist Lawyers Guild out here. These are demons. These are...
The Rosa, that dude forgot to shave. I'm just saying. DeRosa, deep fried hot pockets. I didn't know that was a thing.
Some folks out of the...
These clowns out here are gonna need some riot pizza after all this.
You see the folks out there that are part of the school district just sitting out there.
Thank you so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for gifting a sub over on Twitch. I really appreciate all the support, Mr. Beansy Beans. Thank you. Guy Dub, thank you for letting me know.
That want your children to be indoctrinated, to be sexualized in school. These are the ones fighting for it. An arm of the Democratic Party.
Antifa is funded by the CCP. COVID is funded by the CCP. Antifa is funded by the CCP.
D-Cat. Give him a good punch in the face and then scream happy freedom at him. Straighten him right out. And straighten him right out. Let them wake up and realize where they are.
All religions matter, not just yours.
Is he sticking his shirt in his prison wallet? Oh, thanks for letting me know, Zero. Yeah, he got shot, and then he was looking at jail time, and that was the last I heard about Tiny.
Screenshot those two, haha.
These people are idiots. You're mad at parents saying leave the kids alone. Serum, he's digging for gold. He about found something.
This is necessary. We have to be here.
Antis, are you on the app? Because the app seems to stutter sometimes, but if you watch through the website, you should be fine. I wish I could get more people on the website. It is always perfect over on the website. The live stream is golden.
Yeah.
Is this cop right here the only cop on the scene? Because these guys are all inching closer and closer together. They're going to be clashing here in a little bit.
Well, they're outnumbered today.
Glendale Unified for school board. Glendale Unified for school board. Jordan.
Antis, it's jeffmaclive.com. I think it's in the description also.
Which is debatably impossible.
Across the way, do you guys see me? Hey, groomers over there, yeah, I see you. Hi.
Is that an insurrectionist?
How are you, little groomer? Yeah, you groom children, don't you?
These people are clowns.
They're planning to move around. It looks like the police are going to push that line and probably move them out of the intersection, if I'm guessing correctly.
There is absolutely nothing that the government can do to take this away from you. It is a God-given right.
This guy's ready. He's ready for his LGBT knee pads on.
You speak the truth. You show up and you never give up. God bless you. God bless America. God bless California. And God bless even the people who are protesting this. Thank you. Jordan Henry, Glendale Unified School Board. Thank you, guys.
Serum, Peter Pan thinks he's Tinkerbell. That's a good one.
They're getting crazy with the police.
Wait for the police to be called racist in 3, 2, 1. Zero. Tiny was sentenced to 95 months in jail. Holy crap. I don't even know what he was being charged with, but that's crazy. Oh, Antis, you are using the website without the app? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's stopping and starting.
marker? You got a marker? I want to go.
By CCP. They are getting paid to stand there. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone.
All the freaks in the street, thank you. Michelle Jordan 99 for that super chat and supporting our gas, food, and lodging while we travel to cover this. You guys want to see your tax dollars?
Mr. Average. Ready Player One Battle Royale incoming. Look at all those people.
Los Angeles Unified School District staff, administration.
Oh, weird. Those are staff members on the bridge there.
On the people that are daring in this moment to stand up for LGBTQ. These big police ain't got no fucking right to put their hands on the people that are standing up for these people.
Oh, they already got, hey, they got the truck with the loudspeaker for the dispersal orders. They're planning a dispersal, you can tell.
Mayor. So we're watching Oreo Express. First Responder Media is also there. What we're looking at right now is parents that are standing up for parental rights because the school board is constantly indoctrinating children with rainbow crew crap. And these are counter protesters that we're looking at right now. The usual, people that look like a bag full of mashed potatoes. That's pretty much what it is.
They want to stop them from exercising their First Amendment right. They want to control what your children...
What's up, Salter Ragu? Happy freedom.
Radical gender ideology, critical race theory, and vaccine and mass tyranny in our schools. We got about a coalition of about 50 Planned Parenthood groups all over SoCal, and we're united.
Steve Grady, Trump 24, great work. Let me know when you're in Sacramento. We'll be there soon. We were supposed to be there yesterday for something going on, but we were covering the storm, so we will be in Sac within a couple weeks. Thank you, Steve. Oh my gosh. Go dance with him, Joe.
What kind of music that is. What's up, WMM? Happy freedom. Eric Soy boys. Yeah. Boys that don't know if they're boys or not.
Hate crime to burn that sign? No, they burn the flag.
City of Los Angeles, I hereby declare this is an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the police,
unlawful assembly already.
What kind of little LRAD is that?
These folks can't even hear much. They're declaring an unlawful assembly.
They had a fake LRAD up there. It was just a speaker they found in someone's garage hooked up to an iPhone. I don't know what that was.
This is America! We are America!
Thanks so much, Nisa and Ghostly, for continuing the membership program over on Kick. You're officially hooligans. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You will be in violation of section 409.
DeRosa, yeah, they got a bootleg LRAD up there. I've never seen an LRAD like that. They should play the cha-cha slide just to see what happens. Maybe the cops will get in on it.
Thank you, haha.
So once they've already declared it, so once they start moving the crowd, just go up to the sidewalk. You can film from there.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Who are you? See, that's the way.
And if you can, just avoid like.
Yeah, no. I want to be away, but Phil.
Yeah. So once they, I just told them, they're gonna declare it all. So once they do, just go up to the sidewalk and film from there. We just want to clear the street.
That's good policing. Hey.
Thank you. The cops are really wary about their space.
I get you. No, thanks for the communication. So he said, because press has a right to film, there is no dispersal orders in the state of California for press. Gavin Newsom actually signed that like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So he said, when there's dispersal orders, you guys don't need to disperse, just get out of the way.
Madeline, a suit came to assist. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some fancy guy out there, and all of a sudden they're doing dispersals.
So they're getting ready to disperse the crowd here.
I just scared Klaus Daniels. Him with the dad sneeze.
Look at the difference in these crowds. Look at those American flags, people standing.
Why are they playing that song? Playing the Rainbow Anthem. DeRosa, it only plays reggae music. You can't even hear the LRAD over the music playing. They need to do something about that.
There's Jose.
I don't know why they're doing a standoff here. I'm pretty sure these guys aren't at the destination. I think they're close by, but I don't see what standing a block away is going to do. They were talking about doing speeches and stuff too, which is another reason that I think that they're not quite at the destination yet.
We'll be landing in Georgia tomorrow to cover the Trump indictment. Your donations help out, keeps us in hotels, food, lodging, all the good stuff. So I want to say thank you to all those folks who support viewer-funded media. Without you...
Adrian, our cat Pinky is 2 rooms away every time I sneeze. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like being startled. Klaus about crapped his pants there. He didn't know what to do. About seeing him do a backflip. Alex, is it true that lockdowns are coming in September or October? So it sounds like, you know, we won't know until it actually happens, but that's what it's sounding like. They're definitely stirring up the fear-mongering pot big time. There's big cities that are recommending to wear your compliance cloth. The news is saying to get back to wearing your compliance cloth, even indoors in your own house. It's suggested. So, you know, they're starting early. Next year is going to be crazy sauce. We're going to have aliens and a new plague and probably some new jabs and maybe some new restrictions that we've never had before. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. MD Cyrun, give him the poofy tail. Klaus Daniels, he turns into the Halloween cat. He turns into a spooky dookie very quickly. Very quickly. Just a little bit startling, and all of a sudden he's looking like a couch cushion. Just all poofed up. Thank you so much, Snooks, for the $20 donation on Rumble. I appreciate everything you do, Snooks. Thank you so much. Playing some old school breakbeat. The music must be coming from the Rainbow side. You see him over there twinkle toeing it, acting all goofy and stuff. I wonder why the parents aren't blasting music, because their speakers are way louder than whatever this is. Maybe they're preparing for a dance-off. DeRosa, they're voguing their asses off. I know. They are. They're just having themselves a time. They think if they play flamboyant music and then twerk on each other that, I don't know, they're going to summon the communism pagan god or something. I don't know what they think they're doing over there. This whole thing is stupid. I feel like if... I don't understand why the parents aren't doing something. Like, was the goal to be stranded on top of a bridge and to just stand there? Was that the goal? Because, like, the road's open now. Why not continue on? Why not play music to clash what these guys are doing? I don't really understand. What's the holdup? Oh, they got a police line in front of the parents. I see. I don't know. That sucks. They're kind of like kettled in there. They're stuck on the bridge, and they got that big truck with the truck with the big trailer. I imagine that wouldn't be fun to try and back out of that situation they're in. They might be stranded.
I wonder how long they're gonna give them.
Matthew, why is the police holding them? I don't know. I don't know why that's happening.
Unlawful assembly.
So I imagine the parents have permits for the assembly because they had a police escort this whole time. So why not push these goofy looking freaks to the side and then let the parents march forward with the event that they have permits for?
What do you guys think? Start a barbecue with that tonight? We'll destroy the garbage before before we go.
And goofy dance music in the background. Well, they better figure this out, because we got more stuff to cover. I got stuff I gotta do today. Robert Jr., let the bodies hit the floor. So I'm saying, like, I don't know why they're not countering with music. Look at this guy, or girl, or thing. Mom's special little boy. Yeah.
Funded. This is what we do, and hopefully you guys enjoy the videos we provide all live.
Serum, I thought it said we are the rectums. I was like, speak for yourself, heathen. You crack me up, Serum. We are the rectums. I ain't never heard that. So yeah, like this guy on the left, I wonder if he's probably live streaming. I don't know who that is though. DCAT there got a couple schools closed in GR because of the plague. Serum, what's a revcom? I don't know. Some flamboyant or communist, I believe. Maybe both. Maybe both. What's the difference?
For all Americans.
Breezy Oreo don't need to be saying that on the live about destroying the sign. Yeah, but I'm sure his chat likes that, you know. They want to hear that kind of stuff. And this guy. Is this guy running things around here? Is that the suit that showed up? Got some things done? What's up, True Crazy? Happy freedom. Make hand grenades great again. That's what we need. That'll fix things.
Ah, here they come. They're getting ready, guys.
Sky Bear, they look like overgrown, misguided children with no clue. That's what they are. The standing around feels weird. Like, do they not know what to do? It just, I don't know. It seems like they're prolonging this for no reason. Serum, they should just blast 1980s music. That was the plan. That was the plan, I guess. Screaming Eagle cops ain't no better. Just doing my job, man. Yeah. It's true. I don't know. Look at these goofy individuals. How could you look so ridiculous and assume that people are going to pay attention to your cares and wants and needs? Like, they're out there counter-protesting parents saying leave kids alone. What leg do they have to stand on? How do you counter-protest that? Just go sign up as a sex offender already. Like, why counter-protest? That doesn't make any sense. Just join the CSE list. You want us to know that you want to hurt kids and you're a weirdo. Hey, there's a list for that.
zip ties out. They got
Zero attention whores. Yeah. Well, they're just overgrown children. They don't know anything. Parents didn't raise them right. YouTube's gonna hit me with 35 copyright flags. I'm doing my best to keep the audio going without getting in trouble with GoofyTube. DeRosa, is that what's going on? They're just waiting for the Sarge's favorite song to pass, and then they're gonna move in on him. It could be. I wouldn't put it past it. What's up, Soul For Real? Happy freedom.
Born transgender, I came into this world a transgender being from a very young age. When I was 3, I let my parents know straight up that I didn't feel right in my body. I was pretty, there's no mixing words. I said I wanted to go up to be a doctor, so I did. So ding ding on. In any case, I wanted to say that we are nature.
The police are like, all right, we've heard enough of that crap. Get moving.
And this violence and this suppression is just a testament to the fact that we are moving closer to liberation. And when we're all liberated, we'll be free. Our ability to express our gender is not an infringement on anybody.
Guy Dub, the participation trophy era is to blame for this nonsense. I agree. I think so too. The Your Feelings Matter movement.
The queer folks and their allies that are being suppressed by the state. Suppressed by the state, this is part of the territory. I want to say that I want to say a prayer. I'm an indigenous person. I'm Chiricahua, Apache, Chuchimeca, 6th generation part of the territory. I'm an indigenous person and I am here. I want to say a prayer.
People crying about racism always use their race to make their point. It makes no sense. Like, that person's like, I need special treatment. I'm an indigenous person. Blah, 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 blah. You're a racist. What? Like, you're the only one talking about skin color, you idiot.
On sacred ground. Tongbagnar! We are on Tongbagnar! Please stop! Please stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop! 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 We're on Tongbagnar!
Yes, narrate you being arrested. I love that.
Please stop. We're on indigenous land.
Cookie Monster, wait till they see that the world doesn't run on their feelings. That's if they live long enough. Most of these people will kick the bucket before they ever wake up to how stupid they are. It's just, I feel like it's human nature.
We are queers on indigenous land. Please stop the violence. We are guests here.
We are guests here! We are all guests here! Act accordingly! We are all guests here on Tonga land!
This person with the microphone thinks they run things.
Indigenous land. And I am here prayerfully. And I am here peacefully. I am here prayerfully. And I am here peacefully. Why are you causing drama on Tonga land?
Cookie Monster, I'm a ginger and I feel persecuted. Jeez, he said the whole ginger, hard R and everything. That's wild. That's wild. Uh-oh, it's getting spicy, I think. They're mixing it up in the crowd. Oh, the big boy got taken down. The guy that was trying to be menacing, pacing around. What is this guy doing? Jeez, Oreo. Oreo just belly laughed at that guy.
all myself, so we got a couple arrests.
Like, ha ha! Just belly laughed at him. The guy can't even walk. Not only does he not know if he's a man or a woman, but he doesn't know his left from his right.
Temecula, DC, the paid protesters, she'll get paid for being arrested.
the come kick me whistle?
You want to get his shoe full? Oh.
JT, a bunch of unsharp tools. Yeah.
Go home. Take your toys and go home.
Let kids decide when they're 18. What shame.
Sam, they're in no shape to be doing all this. I know. Burning calories out there today.
Technically not a communist. There's a little nuance to that.
What happened, man?
I was moving back. I was obeying orders.
Why just you all like that, though? What happened with your boot?
They took it off.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just wondering what the hell I got grabbed for when I was moving back.
Because your fascist pigs are enforcing all this shit. They're with these people, and they're enforcing the whole system. The whole thing.
You guys caused a blockade.
That's not the word.
All of that hitting with the baton, all of that violence, all of that.
Money shot, guys.
That news crew right there. WKLA or whatever. Anytime I show anything of theirs, they manually go and copyright my videos. There's a couple news crews that do that. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
How are you people going inside?
Screaming Eagle, they get back to McDonald's and refresh. Yeah.
This is
bunch of lowlifes.
If you don't like it, you know what you can do.
You was in the Black Unity camp trying to get pussy. And no pussy went to him. And we came to you guys to try to get your You look like you failed to be a cop.
And they must be in the tank division of Antifa. Yeah. Part of the Warthog Club. They need a drum line. That's what they're missing. A drum line.
What's a nice brown girl like you doing hanging out with?
Cassandra, they don't seem to be bothered by being arrested. I think they know the charges will likely be dropped. Well, one, the charges will be dropped, but they also consider it like a badge of honor. The more times they can get arrested for being a activist, the more real they are. They want that Greta, Thunberg or whatever her name is, treatment. That's what they want. They want to be arrested for being protesters so they can claim to be authentic activists. Like, being arrested makes them Gandhi or something. I don't know. So that's why they don't worry about being arrested. Even though they're always crying about police brutality and all the unfair treatment, the oppression and the racism. But yeah, send them to a locked room. They're happy about it. It doesn't make any sense. Just like everything else they do.
It doesn't matter. Don't sexualize our children. They're not as graphic as you think. They're really.
Jackson, Peter Pan.
Antis. Why don't any of those reporting on it ask the shapeshifters who paid for your expensive operation and meds? Yeah, well, it's any conversation I've seen with those people is them barking some pre-thought out statement, and very little conversation actually happens. The softies out there normally just do a bunch of name calling, and that's about it. Name calling and assumptions.
So we'll see what happens here. They've already had a couple arrests. I'm guessing they'll move forward here in a few seconds, few minutes.
0 feds. Oh, the Sioux guy? I don't know if he's a fed or who he is, but he does seem to be somewhat in control of what's going on here.
Fake news, ABC 7 right there is gonna...
Silence. So there's parents behind Oreo. He hasn't shown them in a little bit, but there's parents that are standing up for parents' rights. They were supposed to march to a destination and do a demonstration about how they don't want schools indoctrinating their kids. On the way to the destination, which I believe is this building right here, they're trying to get to the other side of it or something like that, they ran into a line of counter-protesters, which are all these flamboyant individuals out here. And they were at a standoff for a minute there, but then the police started pushing them down the road. And now this is going on. So I don't really know what's going on with the parents. There was a police line in front of them preventing them from moving forward, even though I believe that they have a permit to organize because they had a police escort this whole time. So I don't know what's going on with the parents, but Oreo's over here where the softies are, documenting what's going on with this. I assume eventually he's going to make his way back to the parents, and we'll see what's going on with them, if they're allowed to move forward or what they have to do. They're stuck on a bridge. They're stuck on like an overpass or something, and they have a truck with a big trailer. So they pretty much got to move forward. I don't think there's a way they're going to be able to back out of that spot. It's down the road there to the right.
Looting they've been doing here lately?
Oh yeah.
They've been smashing and grabbing like crazy.
I'm gonna have to loot me a water store here in a minute. Dying of thirst.
Which is the school district?
Yes, this big building. This is what taxpayers' money goes to. They waste it. They need this big old building. When all they need.
Madeline, do you got the green gun in your game? No. Those are non-lethals. Everything in the game is lethal.
They could cut the education budget by 3/4 if they did it correctly. But they want socialism in the schools. Communism.
Madeline, the suit guy, is just smiling. Yeah, I think he's getting some sort of publicity out of this, because I noticed that too. He's like laughing and snickering and stuff like that. He's like eating all this up.
Most likely they will. This started earlier, guys, in downtown City Hall.
We got a standoff here between LAPD and Trans-Tifa out here. Two have already been at least detained, but cuffed. And this person keeps saying they're on stolen land. If they don't like it, they can leave. They're free to do so. And then here's... Look at that.
Yeah, that's the parents there. Wow, you can hear the music from that far. I told you, their speakers are way louder than whatever the 80s music stuff was. You can't hear that, the little janky LRAD at all at that point. think that was a dispersal order.
She says she has privilege.
Dawn, local rep or running for office, perhaps? That could be. The guy in the suit, he could be some sort of politician or something. He's definitely eating up all the publicity going on here.
That was embarrassing watching them try to get all their sound equipment.
I bet half these clowns have to ask their mom how to spell half the words on their signs.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna make the whole group.
Mark, they're trying to get these softies over here to disperse. Because I think the parents have a permit. They had a police escort through the whole march until they got to this point. So I think they're just trying to disperse these fools over here.
So maybe you need to wake up. Maybe you need to wake up because you want to be the
Oh, that breeze is nice.
Oh, you're awesome, Snooks. I appreciate you.
We passed with some stores.
Yeah, I think two by the parking garage. So we're waiting right here, guys. Los Angeles, California. You have some communist trans-Tifa out here and LAPD. They called a dispersal order, unlawful assembly. They have asked them to leave about 25-30 minutes ago. They have pushed them about, I would say 50 yards so far. There was some violence from this group right here towards the police on 2 occasions. 2 people have been, we don't know if they're gonna be arrested, but they have been handcuffed over there.
Pretty much got rid of people getting a ticket for jaywalking.
What's up, Raja? Happy freedom. What's up, Lifelike?
against your aggression and your violence.
This person right here, they think they're AREX. AREX was the first one in Portland to go out in front of all the protesters and say, if you're gonna get them, you gotta go through me. And then the whole police line lit her up with pepper balls. Way back in the beginning. Way back in 2020. She was the main character for a while, and then she kind of faded to the background. I wonder if she's still around.
Oh, we got a super chat. Long hair, Miss Wybrow, leave our children alone challenge. We got a super chat challenge from Long Hair Miss Wybrow. Thank you, Oreo and Joe. Thank you guys for your support. The Venmos, the gifts and goes, and the super chats is what keeps us out here on the road. Thank you. Oh my God.
That's not misogyny, a man coming up to me making noise. That's called misogyny, folks. That's misogyny. I don't think
Oh my God, leave them alone, let them do their job.
Leave our kids alone! Leave our kids alone!
You guys need to wake up. You guys are under a spell. That's called sadomasochism, folks.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Dinah Sparks. Be safe out there. Have a good day.
Great, but Venmo Oreo Josh is best. www.givesendgo.com/Oreo. He needs travel money. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, BD.
This is home territory. We are on indigenous land. We are on indigenous land.
If they arrest that stupid person screaming, you would just be able to see these people. They wouldn't be making any sound right now. It's just this one person marching around in circles.
What? No, this is my street too. They don't believe in exclusivity. This is not exclusivity. They don't care about being part of the So they try to blast my eardrums. This is right on my territory. This is Congo territory. And trans people matter. This is Congo territory. And trans people matter. This is Congo territory. Trans people matter. This is Congo territory. Trans people matter. This is Congo territory. There's no such thing as trans people. There's
He's on fire!
Yeah, they're gonna get her out of there.
Cassandra, wow, that chick is walking around with a lot of aggression in her. Yeah. She's storming around. She's gonna get taken out. Those cops will get her.
Do much other than let them go up against law enforcement and they'll screw it up for themselves. And she's wearing a shirt representing the group that held this protest.
Screaming Eagle, yeah. She's definitely instigating. She'll push it too far though. That's what happens is these protesters, they walk up to that line and they get aggressive and they get loud and they act stupid, and then they try and get their comrades to cheer for them and, you know, boost them all up and stuff. And then they get so full of themselves that they think they can get away with anything, and then they go and touch a cop or they do something stupid like that and they get put right on their face, and then all of a sudden they're screaming about racism and oppression. And it's entertaining. It's coming.
Something.
Antis, where's Hurricane Hillary? I guess it was just a one-day thing.
Can we get back over there or no?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we have to stay on the side.
So you don't want nobody walking back and forth.
Leave us the liaison.
That's the first of my freedom of
You're on stolen land right here.
What's up, Garrett? Happy freedom. Yep, American flag made the news. It will be on the news too. I'm trying to think. They said NBC or ABC is there, and then WKLA is also there. What's up, Spirit Matter? Happy freedom.
Thank you guys for helping us out.
Joe, I enjoyed the hurricane. Nice warm rain. It was lovely. That's how a lot of people on the West Coast felt. I've seen lots of videos of people just hanging out in the rain. A lot of videos I see, people are like, yeah, it's a hurricane, and they're doing stuff like that. Because the news, I think the news oversold it.
As long as you stay on the sidewalk, you go back and forth. As long as you stay on the sidewalk, you go back and forth.
Hey, wasn't it LA last time that gave us water, the police?
No, that was Glendale.
Glendale gave us water.
Glendale gave they give us water.
Back over there, I'm gonna go to my truck.
$5. $5. I'm trying to make money here, man. Water's expensive.
Yeah, Glendale police gave us water last night.
Wow, we've been live for 2 hours. I can't believe that. I was like, it's probably been like 40 minutes or something like that. We're on the verge of 2 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna go get water really quick, guys. Excuse us, we're just gonna walk through the sidewalk. We'll be back.
So I don't understand why they're not allowing the parents to move forward.
Leave our kids alone. Peaceful protesters. As you can see over here, we had a little different story with the communist trans Tifa. We're just gonna go grab it, see if they have a water over here, and then head back and watch more folks probably get arrested. Got 1, 2, got a couple helicopters up. One's probably PD, one's probably the news.
DCAT, the hurricane was a distraction for what happened in Maui and that the president said no comment. Yeah, I could totally see that. We're going to cover a video here in a little bit that talks about that. His visit to Maui that happened yesterday, I believe it was. And how he pretty much told them a fake story about how his house burned down. And he can relate to them. But then they talk about how that never actually happened. He lied to the people of Maui to try and sympathize with them. It's old man Walter, he's the worst.
It's hard to walk through this crowd.
Man, wir haben schon Mikrofon. Abo.
Do you mind if I grab a water?
Man, mir war YouTube Yeah, what's up? You have some water, please? Yeah, hold on. Man, me can't.
And I got 2 of them. Can I grab one more, please?
Wolf Scout, and he took a nap while the locals were talking. Yeah, I heard that too.
If you go over to the other side, they're gonna shut it down. Stay over here, stay with our group. Please do not wander off. It's not worth it. We don't need this to turn around on us. We've done an amazing job.
Amazing.
We all deserve to get what we wanted.
Amazing
and we're going
job.
to get that in a few minutes. Be patient, please. Be patient, everybody.
So they're working. That's amazing. They're letting this side, as long as they remain peaceful and they don't go over there to incite, they're allowing them to be over here. That is how it should be. We don't see that a lot. Excuse me, 1 second. Slide that. Got a little water here. Getting the music still going. Thank you. You didn't hear me. Thank you. So we got a lot more action today with the Leave Our Kids Alone folks. No, we're doing with the media. We've been over here the whole time. We're not saying a word. We're recording.
You're with the media?
This is my logo. This is my company. Listen, I've been at all these events. Oreo Express. I know, it's my logo hat. If you ever get tired of that job, we can hook you up over here, bud. You got that officer out there with an iPhone recording the entire event. So we're gonna, again, and the reason why we do document this is because the lies on social media that these groups use to try to change the narrative, try to put their narrative involved. I'm gonna walk through right beside you, thank you. That guy said, F you, Fulford.
These clowns should just go home. They're not even counter-protesting. They're a block away. They're not doing anything. Might as well just accept their defeat.
One way and not us? That's horseshit. Do your fucking job.
The guy's all pissed about Oreo coming through.
These people are such conspiracy theorists. All day, 5 hours, double time change. Great music over here, guys.
You know the cops are singing the song. This is my 4th time hearing it today.
Protect educators! Protect trans kids! Protect queer kids!
DeRosa make fanny packs obsolete again. I actually have a Patriot pouch that looks like a fanny pack, but I carry my XDM in it. So it looks like I'm just, you know, one of those dads carrying coupons and stuff like that, carry my wallet in my fanny pack, but really it's 19+1 for anyone who wants it.
This guy. Oh, we got a super chat here. Truth, justice, and the Oreo way. Thank you, Angelina. God bless you all.
MD Cyrun, straight up, leave the kids alone. Yeah, I don't understand why there's counter-protesters for that. Anyone that has a problem with the statement of leave the kids alone is a bad person. That's all there is to it. Only bad people are mad at this.
Protect trans kids! Protect queer kids!
Oh, we got another one here. Proud Army Life. Hashtag leave our kids alone. Amen. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Protect queer kids! Protect educators! Protect trans kids!
The Rosa, yeah, it's the Mac pack, all right. Yep. I don't know. There was like a deal on them or something. I bought one for me and for my friend Mello. We both got Patriot pouches.
A group of folks from Leave Our Kids Alone, which is a patriotic parent group that want to stand and protect the children from what's going on, the pornography in the schools, the secrets from the school district that they keep with children, all the things that you guys have been hearing going on. And these folks are actually protesting them. They're not their kids, but they want to tell you what you can do. And
what's up, Dharma Agent? Happy freedom.
Chills right here.
Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back!
Imagine that. Imagine people trying to use their constitutional rights, their God-given rights, and these people trying to shut it down. They tried to do it with violence, with an unlawful assembly. They assaulted a couple people back by City Hall, hoping to get this event shut down. The Armenians that started this and have been doing this at multiple school board meetings, multiple rallies, are not backing down. They're not scared of some soy boys that are trying to take away their rights from them. They're gonna fight, they're gonna stand, and they proudly raise the American flag along with their Armenian flag. And it's breathtaking, guys. It really is breathtaking.
What's up, Danny C? Happy freedom.
Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
There's a news guy, good friends with Antifa, as you can see.
Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back!
Thank you so much, Patriot Polywog, for the $5 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate all the support. You're awesome. Saying, reminds me of Summer of Love when I first met you. It's not that spicy, but I think next year it will be. I thought this summer was going to be a little bit more spicier than it has been. But I think next year is, it's an election year. You know what's going to happen. You're awesome, Patriot Polywog. Thank you.
I know we stand here,
That guy on the bike was acting really bad before that police line hopped on his bike really quick. Nothing more than cockroaches.
Discussions about sex, gender, and
I'm gonna shut this down really quick, guys. Give me 1 second.
Really, just moaning in unison? What is that? Sounds like old man Walter trying to take a crap in the background. Is that a glowy? He looks like he's glowing there. Oh, I guess he's a news guy.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. They stopped on the freeway. Van stopped on the...
Jamie, you don't want to know. You're right.
And be ready. And also
The guy's out of the driver's seat. Must have been, oh, looks like an officer's there. So something happened. Highway patrol's there. Maybe it was just a ticket.
Antis Monison. That's what it was.
First time I seen that, I thought it was a Baskin-Robbins flag. I did. 31 flavors. I didn't know it meant 97 genders.
Prostitute.
Well, hooligans, it seems that they're at a standoff right now. The day is passing me by and I haven't eaten in over 24 hours and I am starting to starve to death. So we're going to move forward. I'll keep this in the background in case anything gets spicy and we'll put it back on the screen. But we're going to move forward. I got to get through this so I can go get food and stuff. I got to get groceries and all kinds of stuff. I got to do life stuff and I'm sorry. But I figure we're at a low point right now. I got it on the screen over here, so if something spicy happens, we'll just flip it back on. But we got to move forward through this news here. So we're going to start with this first video titled, I Can't Explain This. And this is talking about Old Man Walter's visit to Maui and how terrible of a job he did while he was there. Don't forget, get yourself a Scream and Go t-shirt. You need that. You need that in your life. I'll drop the link in the chat because I forgot to do it earlier. I was distracted by the Rainbow Crew. Anyways, let's get this started.
We begin this hour with this. The president and the first lady are back on vacation now after a few hours down in Maui.
Right. During his visit, President Biden tried to relate to wildfire victims by sharing a story, mostly fictional, about a 2004 kitchen fire he had.
Peter Ducey is live at the White House where the president is not, and he joins us live. Peter?
And I've heard President Biden tell this story a couple different times, usually when he is talking to the firefighters' unions. The official account from about 20 years ago is of a small fire that was contained to a kitchen and put out in about 20 minutes. But the president's version of this story last night included the term losing a home.
I don't want to compare difficulties, but we have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home. And lightning struck at home on a little lake. It's outside of our home, not a lake, a big pond. To make a long story short, I almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette, and my cat.
As the president talks firehouse, the former President Trump is talking jailhouse. President Trump posted on his social network platform, quote, "I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested by a radical left district attorney, Fani Willis. This is in strict coordination with crooked Joe Biden's DOJ. It is all about election interference." He could have gone at any time, but that is the Trump way of trying to reclaim a news cycle from the 8 Republicans who actually planned to show up to the debate the night before. Now a question around here becomes, what will the TVs be turned to at President Biden's Lake Tahoe rental?
And to watch the Republican debate on Wednesday.
I don't know. I sure hope not. I hope for his sake.
If he doesn't watch, this may be a debate-free summer for the president because he and the DNC are saying they are not going to entertain any debates from primary challengers on the Democratic side. Back to you.
Hey, Peter, you know, because Hawaii is, 5 or 6 hours ahead of where we are right now, and the president, for the most part, has been on East Coast time. Can you explain why they essentially put the president out to make those statements, where now he's catching a lot of flack, in the middle of the night? He's way off his schedule.
Cannot explain it. It's very unusual when he's on East Coast time or when he's international. They try to keep him a little bit more to his schedule, but they could have gone earlier. Yesterday, they chose not to have him fly from the Lake Tahoe house until about noon Eastern time. They could have gone earlier. They could have had it done, had him back at the rental house closer to bedtime, a normal bedtime.
Right.
But he was out, for all intents and purposes, working an overnight shift on that trip.
Yeah, and now he's taking flack for some of the stuff he said was a little tone deaf. Can you tell us a little bit about the rental house he's staying at?
Tom Steyer's house. They debated each other last cycle when he was participating in debates. I want to say that it's worth $17 million right on the waterfront. They say they are paying fair market value for the house, which would be tens of thousands of dollars for the week. But the county authorities have told some local reporters out there that they are actually investigating this rental because it may not have been posted the right way for the neighborhood that they are at.
But it's definitely not an Airbnb.
It's not. I don't think they go that.
Who paid the bill?
Pricey.
Hunter?
I think we learned in court that he is looking for a job right now, so it's probably the president paying for it.
All right, Peter on the North Lawn.
Thank you, Peter.
I don't think I heard a lawnmower.
Yeah, that's true.
Progress.
This is a change. Thank you, Peter.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
Old man Walter out there telling stories, sympathizing with the people of Maui. About this one time his house burned down that never actually happened. Yeah, that'll make him feel better. That'll resonate with people that have just been devastated. If my whole house burned down, but not just my whole house, but my whole neighborhood just burned the fuck down, the last thing I want to do is hear anything from old man Walter. Especially because I guess they passed something so everybody in Maui could get $700 or something like that. Practically stimulus. But then they sent a whole bunch of money to the blue and yellow country. On top of that, they passed it all in one motion. So a lot of people who are out there are making videos like, yo, what am I supposed to do with $700? Like, I can't fix my life with $700. And then he comes out there and just lies to their face trying to sympathize with them. He's the worst. Old man Walter is the worst. I'm going to read through a chat really quick before we move forward. We've done quite a bit of hanging out today, so we'll breeze through this last little bit. Have a good evening, Annette. Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully I'll see you later for some gaming. Kung Fu Grasshopper. Hunter made ocean paintings as well. Oh, all weekend, I see. Made them all weekend. Yeah, he's probably staying in Maui. He's probably just hanging out in Maui. Why not? Does whatever he wants. I don't know how old man Walter even shows his face. What's the point? They just do whatever they want. There's no need to play the part of president and go and talk to devastated Americans. We all know he doesn't care. Doesn't care at all. DK, get yourself some pork chops and applesauce and mashed potatoes. That sounds good. I don't eat pork though. I haven't for like 10 years now. I just don't feel good when I eat pork. So I just don't. Maybe I'll have to get a steak instead. Steak, applesauce, and mashed potatoes. I'll be eating like a king. Klaus Daniels just staring at me while he crunches on his dry, hard cat food. DK, just like him talking about his son dying in Iraq when he didn't actually die in Iraq. Yep, it's true. It's true, and he brings that up every time he's, on stage rambling on. Because he's grifting the whole, like veteran thing. Because people respect individuals that go and serve. And so he's grifting it, which is just perfectly understandable when you realize it's old man Walter doing it. Why not? I'm surprised he doesn't grift God too. I'm surprised he doesn't talk a whole bunch of stuff from the Bible to try and grift and resonate with people that are Christians and Catholics. Out there grifting it. Play not lasers. There's a lot of videos saying that what happened in Maui was lasers. Space lasers or something. I seen a video right before I went live where they were saying that if you watch the footage of them flying drones over Maui showing all the burned stuff, the only stuff that's not burned is blue cars and blue umbrellas. And they're saying something about the way the lasers work. They don't affect blue stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it was lasers. I know there is a lot of weird stuff going on in Maui because the government's trying to grab property, as well as wealthy people are trying to grab that property. It's suspicious. It is suspicious. But I don't know if it was the frickin' lasers. I don't know if it was that. Ghostly. Come on, man. You know, the thing. So we're going to move on to this next video. It's titled, This Makes No Sense. These titles are really descriptive. So this next video is about autonomous self-driving vehicles and all the problems that come with that. And I've been thinking while I was watching this video that it's really interesting that we have self-driving cars and then 15-minute cities on the horizon. So you're going to live in a building where you shop and also work, but then you also won't be able to drive your car because they'll have electric self-driving cars. It really feels like we are losing control over our world around us, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's get this started.
It looks like robo-taxis need a serious reboot. A driverless car company curbing half of its fleet in the Golden State after a string of mishaps. The California DMV launching an investigation after a robo-taxi collided with a fire truck on its way to an emergency. The robo-car apparently had a green light, but problems with the vehicle's ability to chart the path of the fire truck led to the crash. Later that same night, a different car collided with another vehicle nearby. But none of that will stop San Francisco from rolling out a plan to greenlight a driverless bus service, which runs daily on a fixed route to test how autonomous vehicles can improve public transportation. All right. The Truth Herald is that since last year, they've made over 600 unplanned stops on the public streets of San Francisco. So why is the city now approving a bus service?
This makes no sense. I think I love it when people have big visions and big ideas and do a lot of work to try to make it happen. But at some point, when it runs into reality and collides with reality, it collides with things. And it you have to pause this. Like, I still have reservations about AI. Dana's made a persuasive argument to me about how China, if we pause too much, we could advance China. But this here, and you may be right, but this here, this strikes me as this is the innovation hub of the country and arguably the world, the San Francisco area. And I would hope that they don't allow hubris to get in the way of being smart and safe with how they treat and how they transport people. We've seen the data that this somehow or another could be safer than having human beings drive. Well, the data right now says it's not safe as having human beings drive. I would much rather ride on a bus with a human driving, even Jesse driving, than I would a...
Way to throw your fellow AI under the bus, Harold.
Yeah.
What do you hooligans think? Have you been in an autonomous vehicle? A self-driving car or anything like that? I've never seen any of that stuff. I know that they got it over on the West Coast. I don't know. I don't want no part of that. I don't trust people, but I don't trust AI either. And then thinking about one day you'll live in an apartment complex style building and your job will be in the building. You'll shop in the building. You'll buy all your goods and stuff in the building. You'll never need to leave. And then if you do leave, it'll be a self-driving vehicle to transport you somewhere. Because where are you going to go? Your job, your supermarket, your house is all in the same building. Then they'll make it so you're not allowed to leave. They'll pass laws. They'll make policies. Maybe they'll even do mandates depending on how bad the plague situation is at the time. You will not have control over your life. I wonder if they're going to make schools be in the buildings as well. So then your kids won't even leave. We'll just exist in buildings. And that's all. We'll just pay taxes from the buildings. I don't know. That sounds like a scary world that I don't want to live in. DeRosa, just like those sci-fi movies predicted. Yeah. That's what it's like. That's what we're moving towards, is a sci-fi style living, just like Demolition Man. Life is going to be just like Demolition Man, but instead of driving around, you will be drove around. Instead of going from building to building, you'll just go from floor to floor. Salty Granny, I don't know about that, but I know that there was melted metal in trees still standing. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff about Maui. There's a lot of weird stuff. And we only know what they tell us. There's no way to tell what's actually going on in Maui without actually being there, because it's an island. So, God only knows. Cassandra, I've been in a Tesla while it was on self-driving mode. It feels weird. Don't you feel like afraid? Because you're sitting in the car and the car's just driving itself, and you know, if it gets in an accident, you're kind of the only liability in the car. Everything else is just the car. I feel like I'd be freaked out by that. Antis, well, how many San Francisco and LA bus train drivers have been found to be intoxicated when in accidents, including San Francisco bus driver had been smoking crack? Yeah, but then you can see it though. You know, you get in the car, your taxi driver is drunk, he's slurring his words, he smells like burnt sugar. You have signs and symptoms that something bad is potentially on the rise here with this public transportation. But when you get in the AI bus and it just drives you off a cliff, you didn't know that was happening until you got near the edge. I don't know. That stuff freaks me out. Freaks me out. Must be my small town thinking over here in Michigan. Freaks me out. So we're going to move forward to this next video titled, Trump says he'll surrender in Georgia on Thursday. Like I said at the beginning of the live, I'm waiting for all the propaganda to come out for this, because it will. It will. They'll talk about all their preparations and stuff that they're doing in Georgia because Trump's coming to town, and those ultra super mega violent insurrectionists are going to show up and defend the Orange Eagle from the jail or something. They'll say something stupid along those lines. It's just a matter of time. I imagine another day or so. That's what we'll be hearing. Anyways, let's get this started.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump plans to turn himself in on Thursday to Atlanta authorities over his indictment in Georgia, according to a social media post Monday. On his Truth Social platform, Trump said, quote, "I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested." The indictment alleges his connection with efforts to overturn his presidential election loss in the state of Georgia in 2020. In a 98-page indictment unveiled last week, Trump and 18 other defendants were charged with a total of 41 criminal counts in the case. In his Truth Social post Monday, the former president described it as a politically motivated act to derail his re-election campaign. CNN reported that the surrender date was set during negotiations on Monday between Trump's lawyers and the Fulton County District Attorney's Office over Trump's consent bond and release conditions. A court filing of the agreement shows the former president faces a $200,000 bond and orders not to send or repost threatening social media messages as he awaits trial in Georgia. The local sheriff's office said earlier on Monday there will be a, quote, hard lockdown of the area surrounding the Fulton County Jail, commonly known as Rice Street, when Trump surrenders. The Georgia case is Trump's fourth indictment. He has pled not guilty in all of those cases. While he's the current frontrunner for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination, he could spend much of next year in court, even as he campaigns for the White House. Prosecutors in the Georgia case have proposed that the trial start on March the 4th, while Trump's lawyers have asked for a 2026 trial.
Orange Eagle. I don't know. They're talking about releasing a mugshot and all this other stuff. They're going to raise all this publicity over it just for nothing to happen. Well, nothing for him to be arrested with anyways. I still think he's going to put out a whole bunch of evidence that has to do with 2020. They're giving him all the spotlight he's been asking for the last 3 years. So I'm really hoping that things do an Uno reverse and they wake up a whole bunch of normies that are paying attention to the case, and he puts all this evidence out there of actual wrongdoing back in 2020. And I hope it opens a lot of eyes. That's what I'm hoping for. What's up, Hooter? Appreciate you being on the site. Cassandra, I guess they're tracking him. Yeah, I don't know. The whole self-driving vehicle thing. I feel like it's supposed to be a luxury, but it's so easy to die in a car accident that, I don't know, I can't trust it. Can't trust it. Let's read through a chat really quick. Judo Joe. I hope they put it on TV. Yeah, I mean, they probably won't show the inside of the courtroom and stuff like that, but I imagine that we'll see him enter the building, or, you know, show up at the building, go in, get processed. There'll probably be some sort of protesters out front. He'll come out and he'll wave to everybody, and then we'll watch the motorcade roll off. But maybe he'll make a stop like he did last time. He went to a local restaurant or an ice cream place or something like that, and it was awesome. There was a ton of people there that showed up, and he got to wave and say hi to everyone, and he went inside the restaurant, and they prayed for him, and it was cool. It was cool. Starstone, Trump isn't going to jail? Nah, I can't see that. I can't see that. I think people would freak out. DeRosa, I bet they're hard for that lockdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they like. Trump indictments and lockdowns. Those softies, they love that just about as much as their compliance cloth. Just flipping through the chat really quick here. Bombay Man, it's so ridiculous. It is. Let's see. Nuts. Are you on True Social? Yes. I'm on everything. I am everywhere. I am Batman. All right, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm sitting here starving to death. I got to make my way to the grocery store and do all this stuff before 8 p.m. Eastern time, when we are going to be live gaming over on Jeff Mac Gaming. If you want to go join that channel, if you're a part of Kick or jeffmaclive.com, you can watch the gaming happen there, 8 p.m. Eastern time. For everyone else, we will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time for another Coffee with Hooligans. I am still watching Oreo Express over here. They're at a standstill. I'll give you guys a peek really quick, because I know you guys are wondering what's going on with the protests and stuff like that. They're at a standstill. There isn't anything going on. I think the parents are starting to flake out, which is understandable. It's probably super hot where they are. They're on an overpass. They're all just standing there. The police line is holding them in place. So you're not missing anything. I was watching it the whole time. Oreo was where the Rainbow Crew is. There isn't anything going on over there either. It's still 15 people, you know, complaining about how they want to hurt kids, and nobody likes that. So it is what it is. Let's see. Matt watched a video last night. One of the independent journalists is followed everywhere and has been attacked in Maui. Weird. Weird. I wonder if we're going to get some more information about what's going on in Maui, because I think there is something suspicious going on. I don't know if it's necessarily frickin' lasers, but there is something weird about what's happening in Maui. Flipping through a chat really quick. Everything is looking good. We're getting ready to do the Pledge of Allegiance, because like I said, that was all the coffee I had for you hooligans today. It was pretty eventful. Got a little rally in there. It's always festive. Feels like old times almost. Alright, first I'm going to drop this link that I've forgotten 3 times now to provide to you hooligans. I really suck at advertising. I never think about it till the end of the live. You guys need to take advantage of those links in the description, but there is the link tree. Everything is listed on the link tree. So if you would like to get a cool shirt or hoodie or coffee mug or any of that stuff, go ahead and go check out the merch store. You can find it on the link tree. That's our new design right there, the Screaming Goat. A goat named Mac. It's the mascot for now. Klaus Daniels, he's rested. He's being lazy. Either way, you can find the merch store on the link tree if you would like to go get merch. If you would like to make donations or join the membership program, you can also find those links on the link tree. If you would like to join the membership program over on Rumble, if you're on the Android app, you can't access it. You have to use the website. Otherwise, you should be able to do it on the iPhone app. And then, of course, if you're on the website, come to the live that we're live on right now. Scroll down the chat to the bottom, and right next to where you make your comments, there should be a subscribe button in order to join the membership program over on Rumble to help support us so we can keep doing this every day, because we were demonetized on YouTube, because fuck YouTube all day. So let's go ahead and move everyone over to Rumble or jeffmaclive.com so we can keep doing what we do over here. Plus, you'll get some cool emojis and stuff like that for being a part of the membership program. Trying to think, the wish list is on the link tree if you would like to try it. Check out the wish list for all the cool stuff I have listed on there if you would like to send me something. But I ask you to join Gilded. Gilded is free. It's where all the hooligans hang out while we are not live, keeping that conversation going 24/7. We have a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. Some great resources there. Go check it out. It is free. In order to join, it asks you to apply. You don't have to, it's not difficult. I feel like the application process is scaring people away. It's there to keep bots out of the Gilded. Bots don't know how to fill out the application. Not that there's anything to fill out. But if it's just a join button, they go in there, they pollute everything, and they put our server at risk. So don't be afraid of the application process. It's not a big deal. Just go ahead and apply, and then I will get you approved, and you'll be in there like swimwear over on Gilded, where I can notify you every time we go live. You don't have to worry about these hit or miss notifications from these goofy algorithms on the platforms. Just go ahead and let me notify you directly so you always know what's going on. That's the link tree. Take advantage of it. Do it right now. It's time for the pledge. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I thought I muted myself. I didn't. All right, hooligans. Well, that's that. I'll see half of you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time, for some hooligan gaming over on Jeff Mac Gaming. You can find that at the bottom of the link tree. Or if you're a part of Kick or jeffmaclive.com, you can just go ahead and show up at 8 and we'll be live. For everyone else, I will see all of you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the next Coffee with Hooligans. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.